Alright, I managed to implement some reading and writing into this and also solve some memory issues. Originally, I was having a list of vertices and elements in this chunk object, and I was also having a list of vertex and element data in the render task object, and that was causing a lot of problems because every chunk has a render task, so that means every chunk has two lists of vertices and two lists of elements that are exactly the same. So that was pretty bad for memory. I've since fixed that, so we don't need these anymore. And you can see I'm serializing all of these fields. And so if we look at a memory analysis of before these changes, you can see I'm using about 251, I think that's 250 megabytes of memory, and this is on load, not moving or anything. This is just with the first four regions loaded. It uses 250 megabytes, and you can see after removing the duplicated lists of objects, you can see it's down to 140. And I think this helps a lot with garbage collection as well. I think we can still improve memory. There might still be a leak or two around somewhere, but I think it's a lot better. All right, just a brief overview of the file structure here. You have the app data folder has a folder for the game. The assets has your block models right here, and then your textures in this folder. If you want to change them, you can. If you were to delete one of these folders or both of them, or the contents within them, they would just regenerate the next time you open the game, because the files are internally, they are inside the code right here, and they're just copied to the app data folder. And then you have the worlds. Here's my test world that I've been using, and the regions. And you can see these two regions have been written to file, and right now I am saving them as binary data. I don't know if there's a better format to do it in, but for now this is just what I'm doing. So collision detection. Geez, that was much harder than I thought it would be, but I have it working to some degree. It definitely is not perfect. You can see I can pretty reliably stand on the ground and walk around. Um, Running into walls is a bit trickier, however, so if I just run into this wall, um, it's sometimes it'll just boost me up to the next block, which could be a feature, um, but I think in general it's like maybe 80% done, 90% done. There's definitely some glitches where I will just kind of go through blocks sometimes. In general, I'm almost have all of. I don't think I'll really go through the train anymore. I think I have that mostly sorted out, so it's just gonna prevent me. Okay, well, I went outside the train that time, so I guess it does happen sometimes. But it's, I think we're gonna work on something else for now. Just kind of take a break from collision. Um, but we have player velocity now, so this update function is just going to be called every frame. It does a few things. It'll update my y value, so if I'm on the ground, it will stop me. Update my velocity, update my bounding box for my player bounding box for the collision detection. It will then check the chunk collision. This is my main. This is the main code for chunk collision. Um, lots of lots of stuff here that I don't want to go into a lot of detail because I don't understand it too well. But that is the collision detection code right there. All right, that about does it for this devlog. Next time, hopefully we'll have some lighting, some emissive blocks. Flood lighting is what I've been looking at for that. Hopefully we'll have some of that in there. But Until next time.